everyone, this is Dr. Mommy coming to you again with another video. I am coming to you today to discuss my week 3 budget. Today is Friday, May 17th, and since it is a Friday, I do get paid today. And as you know, I get paid every Friday, therefore I rectify my budget and make sure that I allocate all of my funds every Friday. So what I am going to do now is I'm going to turn my camera around so that we can focus on my notepad so that we can jump right into this week's discussion. Okay, YouTube, I am back and let's get started with week 3. I always have an issue with making sure that I have this notebook in frame, so I may get up and focus on the camera here and there to make sure I'm still in frame. All right, so as I said, we're going to rectify week 3 budget. So you know, I like my pencil or pen and paper approach. So this is week 3 as I stated, and therefore we're gonna dig right in. Okay, for week 3, we have the first mortgage. So I label that as M1. It's $306. We have the HOA fees of $6.60. We have the second mortgage, and that is currently the debt, which is $222.86. that I am focusing on with gazelle intensity of trying to get paid off. I think the balance on it is about $13,000. No, it's $12,744. So this is the one I'm making extra payments to, probably a little bit over $1,200 a month. I'm making toward this payment here. Okay, so that's the this debt here. That's the second mortgage at $222.86. Then we have the auto insurance where I set aside $48.25. We have the South Africa trip, which you guys know that I am funding for my daughter to go next year in 2020 for $62. My life insurance policy of $21. Hulu account is $5.99. My dreaded student loan bill of $108. Then my household expenses is $194. The children's savings accounts is $28.50. And that gives me a total for the week of $1,003.20. Now, this is the amount that will be deducted from this week's pay. And what I normally do is I only have a certain amount of my paycheck to go over to this bills checking account just so that I can pay for the things that I have listed here or those expenses that you've seen on week 2, week 1, and week 4. So my entire paycheck does not go into this account, but this is the account where I have a certain amount going in to make sure that I cover the bills between weeks 1 and week 4. So that gives me a total of $1,003.20. Okay, from there, with the total amount that I have going into this account, that leaves us with a positive $207.80, which that is, I actually make that out to be my overage. And remember, I always like to keep a little cushion in this account, you know, nothing very seriously because I don't use this account much. It's really basically dedicated for bills and expenses and auto drafts and things like that. So with that being said, the positive $207.80 minus the $26.15 that I like to keep in here as a cushion will leave me with a positive $181.65. Okay? With that amount, this is the amount that I would put away to assist with other bills. So I will put this amount away to assist with other weeks' bills. And I actually write everything out like this every week, you guys, just so that I can make sure that I am staying on track with everything. Okay, now the second step I normally take once I've come up with the amount that's left over is I go back up through the expenses, because remember, everything, all the expenses that's listed up here are not actually paid during this week. So what my next step is to go back through, remember, and I put a PA besides each debt that is not going to be paid this week. Okay? So basically, these are the 5 debts that I will put away, meaning that these amounts will be put away into this bills savings account, so that I could pay those amounts in other weeks. So I've already did a total of these 5 debts, and that put away amount comes to a total of $503.60. So now, as you can see, this is the amount that I will be putting away for bills for other weeks. Okay, now basically, since we have both of these amounts here, we need to add them together. So we have a total of, that's the $181.65 plus the $503.60. Okay, that gives me a total of $685.25. Okay. And my note to myself here is, this is the amount that I put away to assist with other weeks' bills. Now, if you notice, that is the same note that I have for the amount up above. Now, I'm going to put technically right here, because as you can see me going forward, you'll know what I mean by that. This is actually the total amount that I'll put away. Remember, this $181.65 is just the amount that's left over of the total amount of my paycheck that I send to this account. These are the put away bills that are not paid for during this week. So you got to add those two amounts together to give me a total of $685.25, which I will be putting away in the bill savings account technically. Now, what I mean by technically is, which is my third step, I go back through and see which one of these bills are actually due during this week. And during this week, we actually have the auto insurance that's due, and it is $193. Now, if we go back up here and look at what I have for the auto insurance, it is $48.25, which we already know that is not going to be enough to cover the total of $193. So what does that mean? That means that I need to go and grab the other three $48.28 from the bills savings account to add to this week's $48.25 amount, which will give me that total. So basically, let's make sure you're still in frame. Yeah, still see you here. Okay. So basically, it's almost like I'm pulling that amount out of the bill savings account. So what we have is, I'll be pulling out 3 more $48.25. I'm just kind of writing this out so you all can get a grasp of what I'm doing. So it's almost like, you know, remember every week I put aside $48.25. So that, and remember all my bills are broken up into 4 weeks. So the other three $48.25 have been put away in the bill savings accounts. So that total amount is $144.75 that I will need to pull out of the bills savings account technically. And see, that's why I'm using these terms technically, because I may or may not be pulling these amounts out or putting them in based on what how much is left over each week that needs to go into these accounts. Okay, so now this is what we have here. Remember, we have a total of $685.25 that I need to put into the bill savings accounts for the bills that are not due this week. But I need to pull out $144.75 to pay for the auto insurance. So the larger amount is the amount that I need to put in. The smaller amount is the amount that I need to pull out. So what do? Yes, you're right. I heard you say. I am going to subtract those two amounts. So that's going to be $685.25 minus the $144.75. That gives me a total of $540.50. Now, that will be the amount that I will have to put away. So that is the total amount that I will put in the bills savings account to assist with other week's bills. So from there, I will take that amount of money, the $540.50, and move it from the bills checking account to the bills savings account. And all the money that's left in that account will pay for bills that will be due for this week, which is your second mortgage. Remember, I'm aggressively trying to pay this off, so it's probably going to get, well, actually not probably, but it does get a large amount of my money every week being paid directly to the company. Okay, so you got the $222.86, you have the $48.25, you have the $5.99 for Hulu, the household expenses amount of $194, and the children's savings account of $28.50. So anything that I do not have a PA for, it is going to be satisfied during this third week. This $222.86 is web bill pay. The insurance amount, which is a total of $193, it's going to be auto drafted. The Hulu amount is also auto drafted. The children's savings account amount is auto moved or auto drafted into their savings accounts, their individual savings account. And the the household expenses amount of $194 is actual cash that I pull out of this account. And like I said, keep saying, I am going to do a video on my envelope system. I do have a, I guess, quote unquote envelope system where I use cash, and I'm going to break down this $194 in a separate video to show you how that's used. But that is pretty much it, YouTube, and that is how I have satisfied my paycheck for week 3. And if you have any questions or comments, I would like for you to leave them below. I would like also for you to subscribe to my channel and hit the like button on this video. And once again, this is Dr. Mommy signing off, where we dream big but start small around here. I'll talk to you later, YouTube. Bye-bye.